Hi, this is Dustin Hedrick. Welcome back to Chic. And today I'm going to be talking to you about blogging, blog sites, and blog platforms, and what's the best to start with for you today. So today I've been asked by one of our viewers, how do I set up a blog and which one is best? Now, really, to be honest, that's up to you to choose which one you believe is best for you. However, what I'm going to do today is inform you of your different options, as well as how those options work and what's free, what probably is easiest to use and whatnot. And then, you can take my recommendations, make a decision, and then get out there and start blogging. First thing I want to say is that just make sure that when you're doing your blog that you make the best decision up front so that you don't have to do a lot of import and export later, starting over and making the mistakes I made. There are tons of blog platforms out there, such as Google's old platform, which used to be called Blogspot. Now it's called Blogger.com. It's built into their accounts. I can't really show it to you because it shows the inside of my account, but it's an old, long-standing Blogger system. I'm not encouraging you to use Blogspot or Blogger.com at all because I just don't think it's the best for you if you're starting to do blogging and you want to really grow and evolve over time. So, with that said, my favorite blog platform of all time, of course, is WordPress. I've been developing on WordPress since 2005-ish, and so since I've got that much experience with all of it, there's a lot of code in there that I've done and been a part of. I just highly recommend it. I love WordPress. Now, WordPress.org is the WordPress software. Now, you're going to have to, if you go to WordPress.org, you're going to have to download the software, put it on a site, yada, yada, yada. It's not a good idea, but this is the WordPress software. What's a better option is to go to a company like ours. There are tons of hosting companies out there like GoDaddy or whatnot, that if you get a website package, you can set up your platform, your WordPress platform, or other platforms inside of it. And that's for a cost. There's fees associated. And for us, we have this inside of our hosting system. And this, for us, we do our web hosting through our company. And then, of course, we set up the account for folks online in their system and all that kind of stuff. If you want to do that, you could do that here. You can actually do WordPress hosting inside just like that. You could get there on the 714 site. And this is what's funny. I'm not encouraging you to do that. Another blog platform is the Drupal platform. Again, another one of those platforms that you would need to use something like a web host, such as we provide with 714 Consulting. And then you would have to put it on or turn it on just like you would with this setup. Again, you're paying for this, $7 a month for WordPress hosting or that Drupal kind of hosting. Drupal.org. Drupal's another great content management system. It's called a CMS because it's a content management system. A great, great resource for websites and blogging. I am not encouraging you to use that either. There are free options. Those are all for purchase. So if you want to do that, you want our involvement, great. Here are your options for great resources just for folks who are getting into blogging right here, right now. My first one I encourage you to use is WordPress.com. That same great software that I've been developing on for years is built into this site. And you can have a site at WordPress.com. So it'd be yoursite.wordpress.com, such as DustinHedrick.wordpress.com or whatever, right? So you can have your site here. You just go and create a website, start a blog, whatever, and boom, with a couple templates and a couple pieces of information, you have just created a website. You are blogging, you are already publishing, you're creating a brand, and it's on WordPress.com. They're going to keep it up. There's great, great, great uptime on that. You can start your WordPress.com blog, immediately use great resources and plugins they offer. Awesome stuff. I highly encourage WordPress.com. A newer group that's come to the forefold is Wix.com. And Wix is another great free resource. Wix allows you to create beautiful websites that are fuller, more content-rich websites. You can use hundreds of domains. You get your own domain, drag and drop, and it's already mobile optimized. I love that about Wix. So you could choose an awesome template, build out your site, and guess what? Wix is a blogging platform right here, right now. You can create your own beautiful blog just by going to Wix and clicking Start Now. Wix is a great, great option. Go there, create your user, log in, and you, before you know it, are going to be doing your blog. You sign up with Google or Facebook, and Wix.com, I'll put it in the description, is an awesome option for blogging. I'll do a later tutorial on how to set up a Wix.com site and blog, but there you go, that's that. Tumblr is probably one of the easiest platforms to get on and do blogging, and there are boatloads of people out there using it. If you're a millennial, you're probably using Tumblr, where your parents are using Facebook. And so I want to encourage you, Tumblr.com is another great place to go to. So you can just get started easily, clicking through, making a name, and then the next thing you know, your name at or .tumblr.com. Another great platform, very easy to use. There's less setup than using Wix and WordPress. WordPress is probably one of the easiest to use. Tumblr is the next easiest. Wix is next. And guys, that's going to be your best options for blogging platforms. So with that said, these are your best options for blogging platforms. I want to encourage you to use those today. Go out there, set up your site, get to blogging. We want to hear from you. Get creative right here, right now. Thanks for tuning in to Nerd Chic, and we're going to sign out now. You're welcome to give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, ask for more stuff that you want us to do WordPress or nerdy tutorials on, and we will share those here. Thank you so much for tuning in.